Okay, today we're going to take a little pause from Unity and build a model of a spaceship. Okay, so when you start up with Blender, we're going to use Blender instead of Unity to build our spaceship. And Blender's a free program, really fun to use, complicated but fun. And I'm going to hold the mouse wheel down to turn around, and you can see that there's an X, Y, and Z coordinate system. There's a camera here you can select with the left click, and a light that we'll be deleting later when we export this into Unity. But first we're gonna kind of rotate this a little bit to get this in the view of having the X going left to right here. And you're gonna notice that you can go object mode and edit mode. And we're gonna use one of these tools over here, which this one here we're gonna go loop cut. And we're gonna cut this thing down the middle, one click only, and then switch back to this tool here so you don't accidentally make another cut on accident. And so here we go. We're going to take this wireframe shading so we could see through the object. And we're going to select none, and then using the left mouse, we're going to select these vertices. And we can right click here and say delete vertices. And now we just have half a cube. The reason we're going to do this is we're going to mirror this object. Let's go back to object mode, and with making it look solid, we're going to use this little wrench right here and add what's known as a modifier. And we're going to add this mirror modifier. So we're going to mirror everything on the right side. It'll be mirrored on the left. And we just want it to be the x-axis. And we're going to put this clipping thing on here. And that'll prevent some weird things from happening. And I'll explain that later maybe as we go. Okay, so let's just start stretching this thing out and turn it into a spaceship, okay? We can, in edit mode, we can select a face, and let's try that. Or we could select vertices, multiple vertices, by holding shift and clicking different vertices. I'm holding shift right now. And then using this tool or pushing G on the keyboard, you can grab and move things. Okay, not bad. And we're going to extrude this. Now watch this. We could click this to select the face. And if we right click here, we could go extrude or shortcut E, and then it'll extrude out. Not bad. Okay, so let's, now we're going to make this like the front window, and I'm going to slant this down. So let's show another way we could do things. I'm going to take this edge selection tool and select the top edge. I'm trying to. Let's select that one and then select this one. And now let's bump that down. Okay? And now I'm going to go back and select this face here. And let's extrude that. So extrude faces, or you could go E. And then let me show you another tool. We could do this scale. And we can play around here. We could move those in, move those down. Okay, if we like that look. Not sure if I like that or not, but we're going to go ahead and go with it and just move this down. Okay, there's your nose. Okay, now, how about wings? I think what I'm going to do is just extrude this face here. How about we do that? Let's go ahead and select this face and extrude, and we'll pull out this way. And I think I'll scale it down. And what's neat is you could, if you want, hit scale, and then I don't know if you could click only at, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Or you could just scale on the Z-axis here. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull the wings out a little further with another extrude. And then I think I'm just going to move this angle down, just see what that looks like. And move this back. Kind of a funky looking spaceship, but I don't know, kind of neat. And here we go. Let's take this scale tool again, and let's make the edge a little thinner. And we could play around with this all day long if we wanted to, but I'm trying to keep these videos short and sweet. Let's just say I wanted to stretch the nose out a little bit more. I think what I would probably do is take this, select none, and then drag around these, whoops, with this tool, drag around the front edges, go back to the tool to move stuff, and go ahead and do that. And then we could maybe put some jets off the back. Let's go back to this mode here. Let's select a face. Let's extrude and pull that out, and let's scale it down both directions. And how about if we moved it this way? Would they separate? No. Okay, what if we took clipping off? This is something I wanted to show you. We don't want to crisscross like that. Okay, so that's why we put clipping on. And there we go. So we're probably going to have just like one jet in the back here. Let's pull this out. And if you wanted to, you could extrude again. You could do whatever you want, actually. And make your cool spaceship. You could inset it, I suppose. You could do that. Make it look cool in the back. And let's just have fun playing around with what you can make. And then what we'll do after this is we'll texture it in the next tutorial and put some color on there, and then import this into Unity and see how it looks, and see if there's modifications you want to make and what cool things you want to add next. Before I let you go, how about we just put one fin on the top? Kind of want to do that. Real quick, let me see. Click this top face. Let's extrude again. Let's go up. And I think what I'll do is I'll take this front edge and move it back. So just click this one edge, move it back. Okay, and then I'm going to extrude from the top. Maybe, not exactly sure what to do next. Let's, if I pull this up, what do we see? That just raises the whole thing. So let's extrude this so we could separate that and then scale it in this way. It's okay, but maybe not the best. But maybe if I take that front edge and move it back, let's see what that looks like. Let's select an edge, then select this one, move it back. And we're at least getting interesting. Maybe not a perfect shape, but we could probably just keep on going and extruding and moving things up and that kind of stuff. From the side view, that'll actually look okay-ish. Okay, and it really depends. Do you want a long ship, tall ship? You make whatever you want. This is very generic, right? But we'll just take a look, see when we plop it into Unity, see what it looks like, texture it a little bit, and then see if it works at all. And then we could always go back and edit this ship. Okay, hopefully you learned a few different tips and tricks to make something really creative and have fun with that, okay? So go ahead and start making your ship and have fun.